Guys, I'm just out here doing a workout tonight, and I'm doing some pull-ups and some push-ups, and I was thinking about, getting jacked. I mean, they're always thinking about getting rich or getting jacked, one or the other, or actually getting a family, but I feel like in the 21st century, that's not possible to do anymore. It's not possible to have a family anymore, at least a good family that sticks together. So I'm thinking about getting money and getting jacked. Guys, that's the only thing that's really been going through my brain. And I was thinking, was Mike Mentzer right about you only have to do one exercise or one set per body part? Well, he said at most you can do 2 sets per body part. Is this true? Well, guys, I think it is true. Have you ever done a set where it was so freaking insane that after the workout you felt like you couldn't do any more? I think everybody does this once in a while, but not every time like Mike Mentzer talked about, okay? And this is a strategy that Mike Mentzer used. He would say, use a lot less volume, but use higher intensity. So basically go crazy on the weights, on how heavy it is, on your reps. Use heavy weight with high reps. And this is basically a set that he would propose. You have to use really heavy weight for a lot of reps, and even do forced reps where you're trying to lift it and you can't, so you have your buddy help you to lift it, okay? So even with those. And I have done a little bit of experimenting, and guys, my strength is going up a little bit. I've been working out less but more intensely and for very short bursts of time, okay? So I'll do 2 sets of pull-ups. I've been doing that, and I'm actually getting stronger, guys. Or push-ups. I'll do 2 to 3 sets of push-ups, and which is a lot less volume than I used to do, okay? And it's working. I'm getting a lot stronger from it. So, guys, I think Mike Mentzer was right. And Dorian Yates even said that Mike Mentzer was right, because he said that when he started training with Mike Mentzer, he actually gained he had a growth spurt, he says, okay? He had a growth spurt, and he was basically stagnant. So as soon as he hooked up with Mike Mentzer, he started to gain more mass, all right? Dorian Yates, he was one of the mass monsters from the 80s. He was a really big dude. He used to get on stage, and everybody would be impressed by his size, okay? So this guy found out firsthand that Mike Mentzer was telling the truth, and I'm telling you guys, yeah, there's something to it, okay? Working out more intensely for fewer sets. So what I do, if I'm going to work out this way, like Mike Mentzer says, I'm going to do a set of pull-ups. What I'll do is I'll start doing a set, and I'll just keep on going and going and going. And when I'm on like rep number 12, number 13, I'll even jump up. I'll use my feet, and I'll try to hoist myself up. And then I'll fall real slow and just control it with my arms. Just fall down to the ground real slow. And then I'll jump up again and fall down real slow. You got to give it 100%, everything you got, just to barely hold on. And if you can do that for one set, then you're probably going to grow. You're going to grow from that set. You don't need to be doing tons and tons of sets, okay? Just like with bench press. Pick a weight that you would normally do for 10 reps, but bang out 20. Have your buddy help you, okay? Make sure you get in the proper position, the best form possible. You get your mind in the right state of mind. And when you top out at rep number 13 or 14, you got to say, okay, buddy, help me. So your buddy helps you lift up the bench press bar, and then you let it fall back down, and you can barely hold it. Your buddy helps lift it up again, and then you give it everything you got, and the bar is still just coming back down, okay? You do that for one set of 20 reps, and guys, you're not going to be able to do any more, okay? You will grow massively from doing that. Just one good set is really all it takes, guys. It's crazy. So you don't need to work out, like Arnold for 3-4 hours a day. Remember, guys, these people that do work out for multiple sets all day long, these guys are taking steroids, okay? So if you're just an average person, you're not on roids, you could follow Mike Mentzer's plan and just do 1 or 2 sets per body part. So if I'm doing chest, just do 2 sets. That's it, 2 sets of bench. Or do a set of dips and a set of bench. For back, do 1 set of pull-ups and 1 set of barbell rows. And make sure you rest a lot. in between sets. This is one of the keys to his training strategy. You got to rest a lot so you can recover almost back up to 100%, and then give it everything you got for a second set, and that's it. No more than 2 sets, guys. I've been practicing, I've been experimenting, and if you do this with any more than 2 sets, it's going to be, you're turning on that growth switch so much that you're overstimulating the growth switch. You don't want to do that intense for that many sets. So just do what Mike Mentzer says, you know, try it with just 1 set, and then take 5 days off, or 6, okay? Remember, if you're on steroids, you don't need to take any days off, okay? This is the benefit that the bodybuilders have, and you know, a lot of people have, is that they want to use steroids to get better results, and that's okay, you know, more power to them if they want to do that. Like the Trend Twins, those guys wanted to do more steroids so they could make more money on YouTube. More power to them, you know, they're just trying to make a living, you know, but they are hurting their body. So guys, if you do use steroids, you are hurting your body. You're suppressing your natural testosterone, and you may never recover from it. And it could even prevent you from having kids. But, you know, if you use steroids responsibly, you know, you could still most likely have kids, but it's still not good either way, guys. Because when you come off of those roids, your own testosterone is going to be very, very low. And the chances are you're going to lose all that muscle that you gained. That's why people that do steroids, they never come off of it. They use a lot. They do what's called blasting and cruising. They'll use a lot of gear for like 3 or 4 or 5 months, and then they'll stop using a lot, and they'll just use a teeny tiny bit, just so they can try to keep those gains, okay? But you'll probably end up losing some anyways, a little bit. So yeah, to conclude, guys, if you're a natural bodybuilder like me, I think Mike Mentzer's strategy is really good of doing only 1 or 2 sets and going to extreme intensity mode, okay? So give it 100% and have your buddy help you do forced reps, do cheating reps where, you know, you're just trying to hoist up the weight and then let it free fall, okay? Just do any, cheat reps, but yeah, don't do that much volume. That's what's killing your workout, okay? Because you think the more you're in the gym, the more muscle you're gonna build. No, that's not true. You overstimulate the growth response, and you're breaking down the muscle way too much, and it's not gonna not gonna recover the same way as it should. You don't wanna break down the muscle all that much. You have to stimulate the muscle to grow, not try to, you know, annihilate the muscle, because then it'll take you 7 or 8 or 9 days to heal, you know? And you're just ripping apart those muscle fibers way too much. That's what people do. Have you ever done that where, you know, maybe you worked a physical job and you started to get weaker? I did that. One time I was cutting down trees, and I did this for about 3 or 4 days in a row. Cutting down trees, massive pieces that were 120, 140 pounds, just lifting them over my head. Because remember, at this time, I could shoulder press 140 pounds for 10 reps, okay? So I was just going all day long, just cutting down these trees, lifting massive stumps, nonstop all day. And I was actually losing strength, okay? So guys, if you overstimulate the growth response, you will lose muscle, okay? No doubt about it. You will lose weight, you will lose muscle, you will feel much more fatigued. If you follow Mike Mentzer's strategy, I think you're gonna feel a lot stronger throughout the day. And it's way better because you're saving time. Mike Mentzer's strategy, you know, if you follow him, you're only in the gym for 30 or 40 minutes a week, okay? Guys, I just did my whole chest and my back in about 10 minutes. No, maybe 15 minutes. Because I did 2 sets for back and I did 2 sets for chest, okay? And that's all I need because I went all out. I went to failure, okay? And guys, you don't need to be going to failure on every single exercise. If you're doing all this high volume, if you're doing 12 sets for your arms and you're going to failure, you're gonna lose muscle or you're gonna stand still. You're not gonna get ahead. Trust me, I've already been there. Guys, I'm 38. I've been working out since I was 14. I learned that if you work out too often, you will lose strength if you're not a natural bodybuilder, okay guys? So hopefully you guys got something out of this. Please share this. Feel free to donate to the channel. It's just crazy how many people don't donate, but thanks for